Hey, everybody. I haven't filmed in a while because I was on summer break with my young child and I really wanted to be present with her. So I worked as little as I possibly could for the past 2 months. And now I'm back at work and trying to catch up on everything. And I was just reflecting on my own journey to get where I'm at today. And I realized that I'm in the process of, creating a life I love. That's how I see it. And it has been hell to get to do all the work and all the things to get to a point where I can have a life I love. I had to say no to certain things and end other things and struggle through other, like it's not been easy, but I finally am starting to feel like I can see on the near horizon that I'm going to just adore the life I've created for myself. And so I just wanted to encourage you all that if there are areas of your life, well, let me back up. I want to encourage you all to think about something pretty fundamental that we all should be checking in with ourselves about. And that is what's working well in your life and what's not working well. And for the things that are not working well, is there anything you're willing to do to get to a better place where you could be happy with that aspect of your life? And if you're not, like some people just don't want to make changes and don't want the hassle or the risk, they're sort of sentenced to a life that will never feel fully vibrant, fully happy, because they're settling for something they're not happy with in their life, right? So if you aspire to have a life you love living that feels really authentic and really right, then what that means is you have to look at what's not working well and you got to do something about it. And I encourage you all to not abandon your own happiness. Don't forsake yourself in that way. Of course, we have to think about the people we impact and practical realities and all of that stuff. We have to think about the real world too as we make decisions in our lives. But at the end of the day, we're all here creating ourselves. Like, yes, we are heavily, heavily influenced by the outside. Trust me, I get it. Genetics, education, media, political pressures, gender expectations. I mean, the list goes on and on. Like, we are made from the outside. People will try to make you into what they want from you. And that is the tragedy of the human condition, if you ask me. It's so hard to just even know who we really are in our essence, because there are so many factors outside of ourselves that we didn't even pick that make us. However, and there is an important however, in my view anyway, we do have free will. We don't have free will over our situations, our experiences that we've had. Many of them we didn't get to pick. When and where we're born, our parents, our bodies, our mental health, in many cases, like we don't get to pick a whole lot about who we are. But when you go rogue, when you become a bizarre combination of you that's not been done by other people in just that flavor, then that's having free will. Exploring your polymathy gets you to free will, if you ask me. And then through those explorations, you can figure out what works well and what doesn't. And then you can get rid of the stuff in your life that is not working well, if you can anyway. You could try to figure out a strategy to deal with the things in your life you're not happy with. You can shift those things, and then you can get into alignment where you're actually happy with all the elements of your life. And it might change. That's the nature of life. It evolves, it changes, nothing's static. And that helps us learn and grow and evolve. A lot of people get stuck not evolving, though. They get really tied to original identities, or they think their programming is their own. They don't realize how much they've been made by the outside. And so they fall into expectations and they do what others want of them with their lives. And many of them are miserably unhappy and playing a charade to fit in. And they never even get to experience their true, authentic self because they're too busy fitting in and being fear-based. But when you shift to less fear, more openness, then you get to have the full human experience. You get to explore the human experience in all of its weird variety. We live on a bizarre reality, okay? We have bodies. We live in a cosmic soup of never-ending size with bizarre time warping and probably, oh God, weird planets and other life forms out there. And the vast expanse of outer space is just a great mystery, isn't it? And we're part of that cosmic soup. We're part of that great mystery. And what are we here to do? Why are we here? Well, I think we're here to have a human experience. We're here to be human. And what does it mean to be human? Well, that's for you to explore. What does your flavor of human feel like? Which flavor of human do you like the best? You get to make yourself through your explorations, through your learning, through your decision making. So just wanted to make this video to remind you that your life is yours to make. And if there are things in your life you're unhappy with, well, try to do something about it so you don't become a victim of fate. You craft your own fate thoughtfully. That's a way better response, in my view. Anyway, I hope this helped someone out there to hear. Don't abandon your own happiness. Fight for it, even if it's really hard, because at least eventually you can get to a life you adore, even when it's hard. All right, guys, bye.